Sometimes if you're going to play 2-3, that can also just mean having your B guys work a little harder to tell you that you need to be ready, or we can, start the relay rotation to make sure that our B guys can flank early. Something. You need a little edge somewhere else. That one was a bit too standard.
Much better ADR in the first 6 rounds of play this time around.
Also, I'd like to see SAW try something into alt, something down mid, something in halls.
Sure, yeah.
In the beginning of the round too.
Yeah, well, I mean, we had that one time just a couple of rounds ago, Crazy gets into the balcony room, but I felt like he was so quick to leave as well.
Yeah.
It's like, feels like he knows he has to do something, but
he was told not to die.
Yeah, exactly. So kind of kept on a leash. Didn't go all in. Did damage, sure. But wasn't able to walk away with more than that. Met by Util, still able to pounce through. Agile hears them hit the ground. But it's a position secured here inside of Pit. Still 3 defenders to go, but Joda insta headshot. Looking very sharp at the moment. Crazy up in the corner is going to hold this back for a little bit. Opens the door for the smoke push on Muteris. However, Woxic takes up spot in sight. Now, bomb dropped in front of the Pit. Muteris didn't get fully exposed.
Kind of insane that he's still here.
About him. He comes out and it does still get held by Madger.
It's too individualistic.
Yeah. Felt a bit desperate at that point. Aragorn, something similar. Trade frag's good from Aurora, and they're going to go consecutive round wins here on this pretty consistent A approach.
Saw how dead it was for a second, too, when they got out into pit control. Yes. Sight guy's not taking anything. Big pit guy's just sitting there waiting for someone to swing on him. You don't have an advantage in that big pit fight. You're just hoping they forget about you. It's, again, not how you're going to be able to beat Aurora. So, yeah, they have a lead, but if they continue with these tendencies and they play way too standard, like the execs are happening out of the end of halls at the top by big pit. People are getting into your big pit before the first kill comes down. That's not a sustainable way to run the CG side, so they're leaving the door open a little bit. Oh.
Trying to find boost over the smoke here. It's an act of desperation with the solo op. Something's got to get going for SAW. Aurora have had less focus on this B site, but it's a good time to take it here, keep things fresh. Little resistance in terms of util for Banana. We got to trade back and forth over on A. That's going to free Story's op up to move over quickly. With the smoke down in front of it, it's good timing on the rotate.
Definitely. Aurora a little bit confused about whether or not they should go B now. I think their better half of their mind is saying, maybe this is actually a little more scary.
Terrace, 5-7, ready to swing. On a moment's notice, loses the player's sight. 5-7 rattles off. Story's got another from the coffin, but it is still enough here for Aurora. Man advantage, gone. Health advantage, held. Crazy fast up from Banana, and it feels like Xanterra's just heard that. Not sure if he made audio. We didn't see his POV. Oh, but he crouches down beneath the crosshair, gets the headshot, and the 1v1 clutch for Crazy over Xanterra's.
That's not easy to do. Very nicely done for Crazy and for SAW.
So good on them. Solo op in that round for SAW. They get the trade with that bit of pressure applied on the A site.
Yeah, it's a 4v5 as well.
Fast to move it all over. And just enough from the front of the CT hold. Story getting into this fight from Coffin. There it is. 2 kills. Perfect distraction served up by the pistols. Critical shots from Story to essentially win that round. 3 kills to his name. The only op in play. Good repositioning. And keeping Aurora's time here on Inferno a little more difficult than they'd hoped.
Stay in there. Oh, and it works. No flash.
Oof. Aragorn here to help him. Gonna take a second from the rifle, but not the case. And as the fire burns, Woxic tries to establish on the line.
Muterus doesn't have any mollies to push him back. The smoke actually lands, so this buys some time, but there's also a lurk taking place. Wicadia, however, peeling back.
Haven't had a lot of action in the halls for SAW. This time, Agile will make a move.
It's a long con play from Agile. He doesn't realize it now, but it's actually going to be the right one. Wicadia is waiting for him patiently to come out of ult, to walk out of that balcony, and that's not going to happen. I think the timing has been created now. Now, this comes down to if Aurora exec fast enough, this flank, the novelty of it wears out.
The smoke. That'll slow things down, surely.
I don't know if they can respect it, to be honest, at this time.
30 seconds. They've got 2 smokes of their own. Wicadia going to put one on the CT cross, but Madger's trying to take the chance. Like you said, no respect needed in this case. Denies the line of the CT player.
Wow, they actually got in clean, man.
Muterus yet to challenge, and Wicadia shoots back. Crazy welcomes that spray, but still a kill apiece from both the flank and this church push.
Nice.
Agile ends up striking while it's hot, and a double kill from Muterus. Good timing, because he sat behind the fire, opting not to challenge while bomb is being planted.
Yeah.
Definitely could have, right? Could have tried to stop it from going down, retake not needed. Instead, he catches them as soon as it does get planted in that transition to the back of the site. So good timing by him, and a good CT side coming out of SAW now, comfortably up 8-2.
Oh, absolutely. Just love how the pacing was on the flank. You know, with 30 seconds up, maybe you go for something a bit faster, but taking that longer route at a minute, it just kind of made it impossible to find and maximize the effectiveness of it. So, yeah, there are some things that show us that SAW, maybe they can't keep up on the full rifles, but they've won enough of them already, and now they're also pulling off ecos.
And changing up the setups. Push down through Banana, furthest we've ever seen SAW set a player up out of the gate. Also, last round, that push through the apartments. They're starting to get off-site a little bit as this game has gone on. Yeah, and it's not in response to really losing too many rounds. It just feels like they're keeping it fresh so that Aurora can't really get their finger on the pulse. But now we have a faster pulse coming through from Aurora with a challenge out through brackets already. Utility's going to hold back the apartments player. Story's going to take this into his own hands. And a great aggressive stance. Look at this. Sitting ducks. But the Boiler player still thrives, and Joda's got one in spawn. Wicadia picks it up. 3 individual kills from 3 separate positions and players. And a heroic moment queued up for Agile. Much needed.
They know he's here, right? Oh, yeah.
They do now. And he drops the ball. Unable to get one going. Aurora just piece it together, player by player, frag by frag.
Very good on the entries, so they made that confusing. I love the push from Story, but there was no molly to assist the push or anything. They just wanted him to come in low profile, just get an op kill and get out. But as soon as he crossed behind that pillar, got a kill, there was also another player inside of the Boiler that caught him. So yeah, so I got to be still pretty happy with themselves. More rounds up for grabs.